How to describe Toprak stopping a bike into a slow corner at the end of a fast piece of track is very difficult.
Honestly, when you watch him entering the corner with the rear tire in the air and still able to keep the line, this is something that from the engineering point of view is tough to understand.
In general, I am always strong because my style like this. For me special because I make much better than the other, but not always.
In one word, I would say spectacular, but it's also quite aggressive. He's got a unique style for sure.
I believe it comes from, of course, natural talent, his DNA and his history, but also the training they do together at the track in Turkey. You can see similar growth of Janonchu and Batin towards this kind of style. They're training like animals like this, and when you ride like this on the training track, it becomes normal to ride like this on the racing track.
When I'm ride the bike, I'm feeling like bike, my hand, the fingers, I'm easy to ride, I'm enjoying. Many years ago, start a stunt rider. Now I'm the racer. I feeling like bike, my hand, easy to control.
He's so special because he has a very high level of feeling with the front tire. He is able holding the brake and turning in with all the stress on the front tire. He fully understands where the limit is, and then he can enter the corner with just a few square centimeters of contact patch on the front tire and the rear in the air.
So often the bike is in all kinds of crazy shapes. The rear wheel is far in the air, and then he's complaining to his engineers he has no engine brake, which is kind of hard when the rear wheel is that high in the air.
If we've seen a lot of rear contact and corner entry, we would be asking questions if he's okay, if he's happy with the bike, because for sure it's not his normal style.
I'm always try more, and after I understand where is for me is a good breaking point. I'm always to try like this, more hard, and try to stop. Sometimes it's not easy. This is my style. When I am not feeling rear up, like a stoppie, I am not try hard braking.
No, we don't suffer when we see Toprak riding at that level and beyond those limits because it's become normal.
At the beginning, I was for sure suffering, but now when I see this, I'm relaxed because I know that he has 100% control of the situation.
We still hold our breath when we see it because it's still breathtaking. The first thing that springs to mind, we're concerned if he's going to get stopped. Then you remember that it is Toprak, so 99% of the time he does get stopped, he never misses the apex. And then the other thing we think of is the linkage, the swing arm, the bearings, all the stresses, extra stresses he's putting on the machine. This is something that we're always concerned about as well. Thankfully it's all stayed together so far. Any particular corner that impresses me, braking with angle. In Misano there's many corner like this, and also Estoril, turn 1, Catalunya, turn 1, we see brake pressures that Brembo had never seen before there. They were keen to see, they were taking photos of the data because they had never seen brake pressure applied as aggressively as this.
The pressure is one of the highest pressure I seen with our customer. Toprak is kind of bench test. We test all our components in dyno bench test, and then we bring here in the racing. I think it's top notch and is a very, very reliable. We are quite happy with him because he's one of the best bench tests in the track. For sure the temperature with him is a little bit higher than a standard rider. I would say standard for braking and not for skills. He's one of the riders where we find the highest temperature even on the disc or in the caliper. But we have the weapons, I would say.
When Toprak is racing at the limit, it's always, let's just say, an interesting thing to watch.
When he does stop it means that he's happy about the bike, he's happy about what he has done, the way he has been working during the race. So it's a kind of message, guys, we are there.
For me, the biggest important, when I'm ride a bike, I am enjoying. This is really important for everyone, not just for me. If you are enjoy, you are riding much better. This is my reference, When I'm start to enjoy, I'm always riding incredible.